All right, guys. Here, conclusion of this great jamboree tonight here at Nation Ford High School here in Fort Mill. Joined by a good friend of both Sam and myself, Coach Adam Hastings. We had you on the show a couple of weeks ago, and you were really excited about the potential of this team you got coming up here. And then, talking with Sam and watching you guys take on what I think will be a pretty talented Nation Ford team. I think I see why you're excited. Very, very good-looking game tonight, and I thought there are always things to work with the scrimmage, but I think you guys played really well.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of stuff to improve on. We were spotty in some issues, and third and long was just a bad down for us on offense and defense. We had some alignment issues on special teams, but we feel like a lot of our issues were kind of self-imposed issues, or self-inflicted rather issues. So there are all things I think we can work on. But our kids that play hard for each other, they have a lot of energy. We had a JV scrimmage before this, and our varsity guys were pushing those guys like the JV guys were doing. So it's a lot of energy around. So that's the one thing we've been really trying to push these guys to enjoy each other and have fun and play like a team.
The camaraderie was, I think, was the deciding factor in this game. I thought equally talented teams, but y'all's camaraderie, your passion with each other, everybody rooting each other on. You mentioned it in the post speech, but I think that's fun to coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
That makes the whole thing like absolutely. This is what we do it for, right?
Yeah.
Turnover change.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. 2 interceptions. In fact, 2 great play interceptions. Yeah. I thought those were 2 of the most impressive, just singular performances I've seen tonight. To be able to go up there and make those plays. Just a lot of fun. And I know it's a scrimmage. You want to have a couple things. You don't want to get anybody hurt. You want to have some momentum going into the first week. And I think you accomplished both of them.
Yeah, I think that's the key for us. We want to come out safe. We want to feel like the things we have to work on are things that we have time to work on. It's a bad feeling when you come out of a jamboree or a scrimmage and you're like, it's feeling like, oh gosh, can we have like a bye week one? we got a long way to go.
Even more important being first head coach, first year head coach, and these kids, they're rallying behind you now. We got what we want. You know what I mean? So you can see that. That's why it's more important, like right here, for them that coach has been there for a while.
And absolutely, if you asked me last Tuesday how I felt about scrimmaging Nations for, and again, Coach Allen does an amazing job. They put on a great jamboree here. I would have told you I'm very, 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 very concerned. We took what you usually do in about 3 weeks in 8 days. And so it's been tough, but our guys they've got better and better and better. And I think they just grasped. We have great coaches. It's an amazing coaching staff. They've really grasped those guys, and it's never easy.
I saw your staff. I was bragging about the staff. Yes. I knew some of those guys.
Yeah, good guys.
And that's one of the questions I wanted to ask, because you mentioned the great staff. You mentioned the 8 practices. But I saw communication within your coaching staff and communicating with each other and being able to communicate the plays to the players. And I thought it was pretty seamless. I didn't see a lot of yelling at each other. Everybody seemed to remain calm early on when it seems like you were making a few penalties and kind of got behind the chains a little bit there. But it just seemed like everybody kind of kept their momentum and just kept going forward.
Yeah, the one thing we worked during the summer, and we've been working really even during that March, April, May was just about how our communications going to work amongst our staff. And even as we were still piecing together our staff a little bit, for me it was just trying to make sure of an organized system. And it's great. Listen, you got guys like Rocky White and Nick Mata and Otis Moore and David Harrison and just a collection of I go on and on about Taylor Long, those guys. I mean, it makes it easy because they're professional, they love the kids, and they understand the importance of working together to make the whole thing work.
I think it's pretty cool too. A lot of head coaches, they were involved offensively or involved defensively. I think that you have a great staff around you, and you can enjoy just being like almost a fan for your own team. Yeah. It's kind of a great feeling. You're a great organized guy, and I think
I appreciate it. No, it is. I think it's great for me because it allows me to, just to make sure we have what we need, and to kind of just. A lot of times when you're a head coach, you're trying to, and you understand, when you're trying to call plays or you're trying to get defense out there, your focus is singular. And even when you have guys, you still have a singular focus. And now I think it allows for me to kind of, think about, hey, we ran a guy out as a backup offensive lineman, a 3-3 number on. You can't do that, right? I mean, before I may not be able to see that, but now I can.
Even chase the ball down after your extra point. You don't mind going to get those.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, last question before we finish up here. I know you're a great coach. Sam knows you're a great coach. You've done great things at Archer Kell and at Providence Day. But, leading up to them first day practices, you're teaching and coaching these young men, but you don't really have that track record with them. You can coach hope and tell them what to do and give them motivation. But now that you've got this under your belt, you guys can go back, look at film, and see what you did well. And just kind of, we mentioned the camaraderie, but the fun that you guys had. And I think that just this feeling that these guys over here feeling right now is a lot to build on going into week one.
Yeah, absolutely, especially against a great opponent in York. So, we need all the confidence and momentum we can take.
One last thing, your freshman running back,
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
Was that impressive? You didn't. I know you thought he was good, or he wouldn't have been in there.
Yeah.
But that was pretty amazing. the way
It was impressive, but it's not breaking the mold of what he's been doing the last 8 practices.
Okay, good.
So was not shocked.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you having us over here and talking some ball with us. We'll let you go back over there and celebrate with the team. But you have a great season, and I'm sure we're going to be following you guys throughout the year. Because guess what? We don't have any football on in the cover.
So we're just right across the board.
Over there in February.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great, man. Well, Sam, hey, don't go anywhere, Sam. Hey, we're going to conclude things up here tonight. Hey, we've still got some viewers here. Just to kind of put a tie up the bow on tonight. Great, just environment. I know it's a jamboree, but it's a great environment.
The two teams that showed the passion and was excited, they both won.
Absolutely.
Now, it was a tighter game this game than it was the game before with Nations Ford and then Fort Mill before. But I think that passion within the team is so evident for the teams that were winning. It's not because they were winning. It's like early on when it was tied, it was that way. They were like really rallying behind each other, and you can just see they're excited to do something as a team.
I agree. And not only that, we've talked about it, just the feeling of being here. We missed the football in North Carolina. Just being here, you and I having the interaction and the camaraderie with the coaches and just being around in the game of football. I mean, it's such a special game. Mm-hmm. Just to be here.
Greatest game there is.
And to see the lessons and, just people on Friday nights, you see the game, you see the score, you see the happening. But to see some coaches kind of have a guy over to the side, giving them that one little moment, kind of teaching them something. That's the things about football that I love. And, just being here. And, again, I know we're in South Carolina, and that's a little bit different. But I just thought it was a great night.
Football's football, though. It's good anywhere you go.
No question. Well, guys, we're going to catch y'all Monday night on Talking Prep. So we'll have the full crew over there with Langston and Grice and Dell and Gary and Kinsey and who everybody else. I don't even have a clue what we have on tap this week. I'm sure it'll be fun.
We roll with the punches. That's how we do it.
Absolutely. But, guys, we've had 3 or 4 different little streams here tonight, and we've had a lot of guys viewing us. And Fred, Janelle, we've had a lot of people here sending in messages, so being interactive with what we're trying to do. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you following us. Go out and support something. Watch college football tomorrow, and once we do get on the field in February and March and April, we're like you said, we're just going to be blessed to have football in the spring.
That's it.
So, hey, for Sam, I'm Chris. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all.